Attack on Titan, the final season part 2 isn't far away, so I thought, why not open Attack on Titan, the final season part 1? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Let me know down below in the comments how you're feeling about the final season of Attack on Titan. Okay, let's open it up. So I got this book from Kinokuniya in Sydney. So we have Eren Yeager on the front in the Attack Titan form. Yeah, I really like this. This kind of almost like a chalk pencil art style on the front. Let's see what's on the cover of here. Whoa, looks like the surface of Jupiter. The binding on the book is pretty good, a little bit tight. We've got the Armored Titan here. Don't know if you can see that. Reiner. Wow, this is episode 60, this section. The Other Side of the Sea. Okay, cool. Wow. Got some character designs for Zeke, Reiner, Gabby, who I think is my favorite character now, and Falco. Some more really cool frames of Gabi here. When these CGI models were introduced, it was a little bit jarring, but I think as the season got on, they integrated more into the 2D environment as well. Okay, this is pretty cool. This here is actually a storyboard. So you've got the storyboard here, which is effectively what is going to happen in the scene. The layout, which is building the elements of the scene. So this book covers episodes 60 to 75 in the final season of Attack on Titan. Really beautiful image. So the different colors, they don't signify, okay, his hair's meant to be blue, obviously. It's more implying these are where the shadows and the highlights are going to go. What I like the most about these key animation books as opposed to art books is how you get the full breadth of the work. So each one of these is an individual frame in the animation itself. Whereas at the same time, they could pass as their own separate artworks, which just shows how much work is involved in these shows. And you know, effectively it's the same as film, every frame a photo. Here we have some portrait shots of Annie here, Reiner, Porco, the Jaw Titan, Zeke, Peak as well. I only noticed recently the Colossus Titans have like really weird toes. You guys notice that? They don't really have like human toes. They're kind of curled. Felt like the art style changed a bit in this season. There's a lot more lines under the eyes. Everyone looks a bit more haggard and, you know, exhausted from this conflict. Yeah, this is where Eren's moral compass starts to sway. Your perspective of Eren changes massively. And that's the image that's on the front cover of this book. Okay, so we've got more Genga art. This book's slightly different to the Jujutsu Kaisen one I opened before, where these are like larger frames as opposed to smaller frames that we can stitch together. You'll notice that in the Genga frames, there's different colors applied. So cooler sections generally might mean shadows where there's less highlights in the image. Red or warm sections can mean the Genga artist is effectively saying to the colorist and the animator, this is where a lot of movement's going to happen, or they're trying to identify an important section of the image that is going to stand out differently to the rest. So here behind Mikasa, it looks like a bit of an explosion. So instead of just doing the shape, they've applied some red areas to imply they need to do another layer to just imply there's a lot of movement there. Well, this is really cool. There's so much detail in this image. These crystals exploding out of Reiner's skin. These Titans here. They look really freaky, they always do. Very impressive Genga artwork inside, and it was really cool to see some of the 3D CGI models and how that process works. If you're a fan of the show or you're interested in animation and how these shows get made, I definitely recommend picking up a book like this. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video and comment down below. Let me know what books you want me to open up next.